Have you ever heard your friends or people on TV say things like, I made money on future or options? Future and options change his life. And you are thinking, what on earth are future and options? Don't worry, you are not alone. In today's video, I'm going to explain future and options in the simplest way possible. Imagine you know nothing about future and options. I will still make you understand by the end of this video. We will cover in this video what futures are, what options are, the real difference between them, real life examples, why people use them, what are the risks involved, and how can you start learning this step by step. By the end, you will be confident enough to explain future and options to someone else. First is, what are future and options? Let's start with the basics. Most people know the stock market as a place where you buy shares of a company like Reliance, Infosys, or TCS. When you buy shares, you actually own a part of that company. But future and options is different. Future and options are contracts. You don't own the company, you are only agreeing on a deal about a piece of the stock or commodity in the future. Think of it like booking a movie ticket online. You don't watch the movie immediately, you simply make a deal. I will watch this movie at 7 p.m. tomorrow, and I have locked the seat at today's price. That's what future options is, a deal for the future. Now we will start by explaining what is future. A future contract means futures. Futures contract means you are agreeing today to sell or buy something at a fixed price, but transaction will actually happen in the future. For example, Infosys stock is at 15,000 today. 50 but 15 no, not 15,000, 1,500 today. You will think it will go up. You sign a futures contract to buy Infosys at 1,500 next month. Now two things can happen. If Infosys goes 1,600, you win. You still buy at 1,500 and sell at 1,600. Profit is 100 rupees per share. But if Infosys falls to 1,400, you lose. You're forced to buy at 1,500 when the market price is only 1,400. Loss is 100%, 100 rupees per share. Second example is, well, we can take a real life mango analogy. Let's say mangoes are rupees 100 per kilo today. You make a deal with a fruit seller. Next month I will buy 10 kilos of mangoes at 100 rupees each, no matter the price. If prices rise at 150, you have saved money. Great, that is a great deal. If prices fall to rupees 80, you overpay. That is a bad deal. That that's exactly how future work. But here is the catch: futures are a commitment. You can't back out. Whether you make profit or loss, you must honor the deal. Now, uh, we will start with what are options. Options are more flexible. They give you the right but not the obligation to buy or sell at a fixed price. There are two types of options: call option or put option. Call options is that you are betting the price will go up. Put option is you are betting that price will go down. For example, call option. Example for call option is, say, Reliance stock is 2,500. Reliance in today, Reliance stock is 2,500 in today's date. You pay a small fee called premium, let's say rupees 50, for the options to buy it at rupees 2,500 anytime in the next month. Now, if Reliance goes up to 2,700, you use your options, you buy at 2,500 and sell it at 2,700. Profit is 200 minus 50 premium, that is 150 rupees is your profit. But if Reliance falls to 2,300, you simply don't use the options, you lose only the premium, that is rupees 50. So in options your risk is limited to the premium, but your profits can be unlimited. For example put option. So say your own shares of HDFC Bank worth Say your own shares of SDMP Bank worth rupees 1500 each. You are scared that prices may fall. You buy a put option at 1500. So if the prices fall at 1300, you can still sell at 1500. That's a protection. That's why the options are popular. They work like insurance. What are the key differences between future and options? Futures are obligations, high risk, unlimited profit, and unlimited loss. Options are right but not obligation and limited risk, that is premium only, and unlimited profit potential. Think of futures like a marriage contract. Once signed, you can't back out. Options are like dating. You have the choice to continue or walk away. Why do people use future and options? There are mainly two reasons people use future and options. First is hedging or hedging protection. Farmers use it to lock crop prices. Exporters and importers use to it protect against currency changes. And investors use options like insurance for their stock portfolio. Second is speculation, that is profit making. Traders use future options to make bets on whether the market will go up or down because options are cheap compared to actual shares. Many small traders jump into options for quick gains. What are the risk and reality checks in future and options? Here is the reality most people don't tell you. In futures, your losses can be massive if you don't set limits. Once wrong bet can wipe out your account. For in options, although your risk is limited, 80 and 90% of retail traders lose money because they don't understand strategies. Future and options trading requires knowledge, discipline, and risk management. It is not a shortcut to become rich overnight. Regulators in India, like SEBI, have even warned that most beginners lose money in options trading. Now I can give you a beginner advice, so you can start. How can you start future and options? Start with virtual trading apps or simulators. Practice without real money. Learn the basics of stock market first before learning future options. If you want to use future option, first try it as a hedging tool, not gambling. Never invest money you can't afford to lose. And last point to remember, in the stock market, slow and steady learners always win over gamblers. Alright, now you know exactly what future options are, how they work, and why they can be both powerful and risky. If this video helped you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and share this with your friends who want to learn this type of topics in very simple words. And comment below what type of videos you want next. Thank you for this video. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.